This is Isaiah 19:14. Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail or branch or rush shall do. And that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of Yahweh power of hosts which he shaketh over it. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, preaching this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We are ready to live, salute you. So I was going to play a little bit of this video. Fair use, fair use. I'm using this under the Fair Use Act. I am not profiting from this footage. This is fair use. I've been unemployed for the past 60 days, 61 days. Who's counting? I am. And I think this is the first day that it's like truly hit me that like my day is just waking up, applying for jobs, and just hoping for the best. And it's kind of discouraging sometimes because I feel like I applied to so many roles and I had so many interviews. And like no one has gotten back to me. And it's just like climbing an uphill battle and there's no end to it. Finding said, this is not a decision leadership makes lightly. And the driver said, that's not what I'm asking you. Then he said, there's not much more I can tell you. I'm sorry things are the way they are. And that was that. Let this be a reminder that you can be as loyal as a dog to a company. And when they decide to let go of you for whatever reason, they're moving on. And there's nothing you can do about that. And also, we're done giving 2 weeks notices. Courtesy is a two-way street. And if I can't expect that from you, don't expect it from me. Have a great one. Well, sitting here on my porch trying to get some fresh air. I found out. Right, and this is the prevailing narrative, you know, for 2025 going into 2026. All right. A lot of people. Matter of fact, let me grab another scripture. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, the scripture says that they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in a dry? All right, because here it is, you know, Jacob's trouble hasn't totally smacked yet. You could still go to the grocery store, buy food. People aren't just totally starving yet, but they're already crashing out. So imagine when the tree is truly dry, right? When matter of fact, let me read it. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, and the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, right? Those economists, all right, those that pay attention to the stock markets, all right, or investors, all right, all right, people who deal with finances. All these people are gonna tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves in the ground. Or the scriptures talk about how um right, scriptures talk about it says basically says weep and howl to the rich men, man. All right, weep and howl. All right, you know, there's gonna be a lot of people jumping off their roofs, man. You know, just like they did in '08. All right, and that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, right? Because and they're not gonna see, and they're not seeing any future for America. All right, this place is pretty much done. There's no healing this economy, man. They're too far in debt. They've gone too far, man. All right. And really, at least they want to crash this economy to bring in their MOTB. And the doors shall be shut in the streets, right? When the sound of the grinding is low, and that's talking about jobs, man. All right, these people are complaining about not being able to find jobs, getting laid off of jobs, man. All right, and what the Lord said, He said, "I've rejected your confidences, man. The things that you trusted in are failing you, you know." And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, right? Cock a doodle doo. All right, that rooster. All right, that roosters they crow in the morning, man. The cock crew. All right, you know, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. All right, and also they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the street. All right. So yeah, man, there's nothing to look forward to in this place, man. And these people are languishing, man. So it says the haughty people of the earth do languish, man. All right, and you people have been very fucking proud, man. Very fucking proud, man. And it is a part of our treat and pleasure that Yahweh Shemi Shai has given us to witness your pride, man, being basically destroyed, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, to see somebody with such pride be brought low, man. And eventually, you're all gonna be brought very low, man. You know, you women that say you don't need a man, and people are gonna be very cruel in these last days. The scripture says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. So there ain't gonna be no love in these cities, in these streets. Ain't gonna be no mercy, you know. Ain't gonna be any of that, man. You know. We're at the end of this, man. You know. So this is just the beginning, man. You know, all these people crying on TikTok, making videos, man. And the world is seeing this, by the way, man. All right. The world is seeing this, man. America is pretty much becoming a laughing stock, man. All right, in more ways than one. You know. So yeah, this economy is not bouncing back. What it says we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. In fact, let me get it, man. Right, right. This is Jeremiah 51. Uh, right, right. This is Isaiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. So the Lord's getting ready to pay this place back, man. Babylon have been right. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Right. So all these nations, they're going to be really pissed off because they're going to see that all their problems, all their financial woes, go back to America, man. Why they can't get along with nobody. These BRIC nations, they want to be able to make their deals, you know. And everybody's going to come to the conclusion that America got to go, man. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balling for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, right? And that's prophecy too, man. every man shall flee to his own country, to his own land, man. They're gonna realize that it's pretty much up for this place, man. And the scriptures talk about how one of the most joyful things that a man can experience is a man to have joy of his children and him that live to see the fall of his enemies, man. And right now we see these people falling, man. It's a beautiful thing, you know. And there's more to come, you know. And Jacob's trouble hasn't even totally hit yet, so a lot more to come. But I'm gonna leave it there. It's a little quick lesson on what to do. Hope it's edifying and shalom.